Now is a quiet village every day, like the one before. Little town with little people waking up to say
Good morning, motherfuckers.
Bonjour. There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and roast to say.
Shut up. Fuck you.
But who's the hardest to deal with in the morning?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Kiddy.
Very seriously.
But Kiddy is, God damn it, man. Sometimes you just want to knock the shit out of her, but you can't. You can't. Hell yeah, KB.
You can hear the crowd sing along. Everybody know my songs. Had the crowd learn to walk.
Let's get it, y'all. It's
14 years dedicated. Look, I finally made it. Never thought I'd ever say it, but today I live my dreams. Bodyguards protecting me. Crazy fans, loud screaming, flashing lights on every scene. Autographs, lots of pictures, signs that say we love you, Kiddy. Superstar, my new status, fantasizing. Please don't wake me. Let me finish with this dream. Don't wake me up. Please don't let me be just bought a house, 50 rooms, move my granny out the hood, pay my tithes like I should. LG, life good, expensive cars, fancy clothes, he can go to private school. Jordan, Nike, what he want, just because mommy's boss. See you later, no worries, baby. Mariana, ain't it banking? Never pay.
And good morning, loves. How y'all doing this morning?
Who the fuck is Miss Kiddy? Is Miss Kiddy? Is Miss Kiddy? Is Miss Kiddy?
Shout out to everybody taking out the time to tune in with me today. And first, of course, I know y'all, somebody had to remind me, child. I told y'all I've been gone for a while. I'm a little rusty. Somebody said, what happened to the ghetto weather report? And I got one for y'all today. Bitch, it's about to get cold around here. Y'all need to go buy y'all some jackets and some warm clothes. Healthers, stop walking outside half naked. You wear your lingerie at the house, not outside with your Air Max. Oh, was that a shot? Kiddy, what is wrong with you? If I don't amuse nobody else, I amuse the fuck out of me. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to all my beloveds. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are streaming on TikTok, #1. TikTok already done got the previous laughs and the loves and all that crap in. Once again, if you aren't already, make sure y'all are following me on all platforms, but for sure, make sure you're following me on TikTok. Shout out to those of you who are tuning in from Facebook, those of you who are tuning in from Twitch, those of you tuning in on YouTube, and those are the only places that we're streaming right now. I'm streaming on several pages. Shout out to those of you over there on Kiddy MF and Pink. Shout out to y'all on the page Kiddy Saints, and shout out to y'all on Kiddy Pink. Y'all make sure y'all following me everywhere. I don't care where it's at. Make sure it's not a fraud, but for sure, make sure that you're following me on all major platforms. And it's a good morning, baby. All I got to say, it's a good morning. We're going to get into some things. Yeah, and then they want to come. They want to come in late. And like, girl, you was late. As we all know, on yesterday we all received the I ain't gonna start the show off on a grim note. It's Fly Girl Friday. I want to give a shout out to Glorilla. Hand clap for Glorilla. She got the keys. She received the key to the city of Memphis. Shout out to Glorilla. Shout out to all the ladies out there doing their thing. Girl, you got it. Act like you know it. I didn't have any other affirmations this morning, and other than that one, and that one came out of thin air. The one that I had prepared for y'all was "Nuck if they buck," but don't do that either. Hello, Lewis. How are you doing? Beautiful, love, handsome. I was going to say something else, but good morning, everybody. But yeah, shout out to Glorilla. Shout out to who else? King Harris. King Harris is about to be a father, ladies and gentlemen. King Harris is about to be a father, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, y'all, King Harris is about to be a father. I ain't even. And in other news, we're gonna move along because I can't see it. The girl posted a picture of her baby bump. T.I. has confirmed it that yeah, King finna be a daddy. I advise everybody. I don't care who the woman is, how noble she is, how virtuous she is. Everybody get you I'm sorry. Who this is gonna be so ugly. And I hate to say ugly things over the air, but I also like to keep my shit authentic. I just have a hard time believing that pretty girl was hunching on King Harris. I'm sorry. That's just what I feel. Anyway, congratulations to King Harris. He's about to be a father. Yeah. Okay, moving right along. I had to get a laugh in because y'all know the news that I got coming up next is real sad news. We all found out that Rich Homie Quan passed away on yesterday. There are several things that I have to say about this particular situation. Shout out to Rich Homie Quan. May he rest in peace. Prayers and sending all types of love to the family. I mean, no harm. I'm just doing my job. I'm here to report. If it bothers you, please, please, I beg of you for your mental health to cut this off. If it's going to trigger you, cut it off. If you friends with his family, don't share it. I'm just doing my job. I have to report things like this. Rich Homie Quan passed. We got the news that he had passed on yesterday. This is the 911 call, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, if you're sensitive right now, if something may trigger you, you may not want to hear this.
I need an ambulance.
Tell me exactly what happened.
My boyfriend, he's been asleep on the couch since this morning. Well, he never came to bed last night. Sleep on the couch. I left him on the couch before I took my son to school this morning. Put a blanket over him, and now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
And you said, hold on, you said on the couch, and what happened?
I said I put a cover over him because
I just want to start out by saying that this operator triggered me, and I'm gonna need all the people who are above the people who have jobs like this. I need y'all to put them through a better training than this, because this woman really aggravated me. It's obvious this woman is about to freak out. She's trying her hardest to stay calm. Po, little baby, you can feel all the fear in this baby voice right now, and I just feel like she did a very, very bad job. My opinion is not stamped and approved or confirmed, but that's my opinion. Let's carry on.
it gets a little cool, and he's in the living room. And now I just checked on him because I see he never got up, and I don't see him breathing. I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And I turn him over. I see he kind of foamed at the mouth.
I'm sorry, are you saying he's not breathing? Is that correct? I'm not hearing you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. If there's
Yes.
a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Is there a what?
If there's a defibrillator available, send someone.
I got a question, viewers. How many of you know what a defibrillator is? How many? Anybody? Everybody know what a defibrillator is? Okay, not just that. Good morning to all of y'all. Good morning, Alicia. Welcome in. Y'all, tap the screen up for my mod. She just entered the room. We about to have some order in here now. Now, how many of y'all know what a defibrillator is, first of all? Do we all know what a defibrillator is? I'm not going to lie to you. I have an idea of what it might be, but I still don't have an idea of what it is. Not just that. My next question is, how many of y'all have a defibrillator at your home? How many of y'all just got a defibrillator in the corner, just in case? That's a real question. I'm ignorant. I want to know. Do anybody out there have a defibrillator just sitting at the house? I just want to make sense of this question that this 911 caller is this 911 operators. I just want to make some sense of it. Continue.
Want to get it now and tell me when you have it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Man, I'm gonna let the audio play, but these 911 operators really suck. And I'm gonna give my opinion on his girlfriend. A lot of spooky things going on.
This is not my commentary. I got this from Pesh Ish. I smoke hip hop. I always like to give credit where it's due. This is not mine. This belongs to somebody else. But this was about the only one that wasn't chopped up as bad. But we'll continue.
So he didn't come to the room for almost 5-6 hours, and he slept in the couch, and you didn't ask about him. My wife would never even let me be 10 minutes without saying, "Babe, are you okay?"
I will say this: we gotta stop comparing our lives to other people's lives. These people live a completely different life. If you've been with a bad boy before, you already know what I'm about to say is very, very true. When you got a thugged out ninja like that, he probably not been in the studio most of the day. You finna just let him get some rest. Of course, you know he probably done participated in some extracurricular chemically charged activities. And this is just the life that they're living. So we gotta stop comparing what it is. Yeah, I probably would check. You ain't come to bed. First of all, we living together. You coming to bed every night. Of course, that's me. I'm different. But I do realize that these people live a completely different life. So it's the norm for him not to come to bed every night with her. So, like, let's stop the judgment, y'all.
Something doesn't feel right. I'm not blaming her. I'm
yes,
just
you are.
Being honest.
You're making assumptions. And that's how rumors get out.
I need to know about how old he is.
He's 34.
Okay, are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, please put your phone on speaker so your hands are free to help.
Can I add his dad to the call? He's trying to call me back because I called him first before I called you.
Okay, so we need to help your boyfriend now.
We can't say what we do in a particular situation like that. And I need everybody to stop judging her.
Okay, listen carefully. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove it.
She doesn't know what to do. So it makes sense in her head. And these people are younger than us. Y'all be stopping. Y'all don't stop and put things into place and factors. You always sitting up talking about what you would have done, what you wouldn't have done. None of us know what we're going to do until we're in that particular situation. I can remember. And I don't feel like this God punished me for it or nothing, but I can remember growing up. I wanted to go into the educational field, and I would see parents with their children because I hadn't explored off into special needs until I became a special need parent. I seen parents with children that had really, really bad they misbehaved like an MFer, and I'd be that person sitting in the back. If that was my baby, I'd be whooping their ass. Now look at me with a whole special needs child, and the irony, people are looking at me like, damn, she just need to whoop his ass. And that's not the case whatsoever. Stop saying what the hell you would do if you were in that situation. I have never came into contact, thank you, Lord, and I hope I never do, came into contact with a deceased body. I'm lying, but I was a young girl and I really barely even remember anything about that experience other than what I seen from standing afar. But I've never been in an actual situation where I'm standing in a room with somebody and I'm noticing that they're not breathing. So we can't sit up and say what we would have or would not have done, y'all. Stop trying to, y'all coming with y'all conspiracy theories, and y'all really, this is how y'all throw cases off, y'all. Let the police do their job. I do understand that we can't rely on them all the time because they're not a reliable source. But at this moment, shh, and let them do their job. Stop saying that the girlfriend might have had something to do with it and this and that and da 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 da. I need y'all to shut up sometimes. That's it. That's all. Let's continue.
Anything under his head?
He is not waking up. Quick.
You can't hear that horror in her voice.
She's not even crying.
Yes, she is.
Okay, you gotta get him to the floor. Lay him flat on his back on the floor and remove anything.
She trying to stay calm. You trying to maintain being calm, and you dealing with a deceased body.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my opinion.
That's
my opinion.
He's not here.
Who's the other guy in the house? Sounds like
Were you able to get him to the floor?
Yes, he's not being like anything.
Good
It seemed like the
morning.
girl started performing when the other gentleman voice came in the room.
No, she was trying to keep her. She's trying to see. I'm finna turn him off because he pissing me the hell off. She's trying to keep her cool in a situation where she in shock right now. I don't like it. Anyway, let's go on to the other things. Let's dip off into Erica Banks. Now, we just heard this poor girl. Like, I honestly feel like if she had known for a fact that that man was gone, she wouldn't have been making a call for help. This baby in disbelief. She probably ain't never experienced nothing like this. After that, realizing that he actually gone, that's dawning on me. I'm his baby mama. What I do next? We not married. There are so many other things to be concerned about. And then we have Erica Banks. Erica Banks decides that in the awakening of this man's decease, she gonna post up pictures of him creeping with her. In the words of Tammy Roman, y'all side hoes done forgot how to be side hoes. I don't care if he has past love. That was inappropriate as hell. You know that you're a secret, obviously, or we would have been done seeing all this footage a long time ago. You know that you're a secret. And to post, to go and screenshot conversations that you and him supposedly had, that's trifling. That's trifling. I'm going to say it again. That's trifling. My prayers go out to that family. My prayers go out to his girlfriend, the mother of his child. You disrespectful whore. Lord, forgive me. And I'm sorry for calling you that, Erica. It just aggravated me. Straighten up. But yeah, that was very disrespectful. I oftentimes don't agree with Akbar, but Akbar said it best. She dragged her. She said pretty much the same thing I said. You know if you a secret. You know when you're a secret. You know when to say something. You know when to be quiet. You know all of that. You know. I don't care about the fact that he's passed. It's still not okay. That was trifling as hell. You're trending at a time when everybody should be mourning. To me, that was selfish. You're trying to catapult your career, love, and you always, can somebody please teach Erica Banks how to read the room? Right after you teach her that them sideburns, them adult things that she be drawing on her head, that's not it, sis. You too old for that shit. You already out here walking around with a booty that's making you tired. Got your tiptoeing. You can't even twerk right. Let me stop. I'm being mean, and I don't subscribe to that shit, but she just pissed me off. Stop. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this entire situation. I need my black men to find them a different way out other than these extracurricular drugs that they are able to hide fentanyl or whatever else that they can in them to unalive you. I need my brothers to go get some therapy and stop depending on extracurricular drugs to take you out of your traumatic, trauma-filled nightmares. Those things that you done put in the back and trying to block them out. I need y'all to go get y'all some therapy and stop taking these drugs. Especially you men, you black men who are in the industry. Go get some help. Stop taking these extra drugs. Y'all don't know what's in them. I remember back in the day, I'm guilty. I done popped the X or two. I remember back in the day, people saying, we don't know what they putting in the X. You damn sure don't know what they putting in stuff now. You haven't the slightest clue. You don't know what your stuff being cut with. It's easy to get you through your addictions, y'all. I'm not shaming nobody that participates in whatever they participate in. I ain't gonna shame nobody, because while y'all pointing your fingers at him, and because I know this conversation could go this way or that way when it comes to us talking about these boys popping these mollies and all type of stuff like that. This conversation can go either way. Whatever y'all partaking in, I can understand when you think that you're functioning, but sometimes y'all ain't functioning. Oh my God. They done restricted my live visibility, so I need everybody to make sure that you're still tapping the screen. Damn, they done restricted me twice. Tap the screen, y'all. My visibility, they already restricted from 18 and under. I appreciate that. These little kids supposed to be at school anyway, but they also decreased my visibility. So y'all make sure y'all sharing for me, okay? Anyway, because we ain't tripping about y'all. I run my algorithm. Y'all don't. Anyway, where was I going with it? I don't forget. I just want my brothers to do something other than drugs, especially my young brothers. And you older, you OGs, y'all old ass niggas that call yourselves OGs, y'all need to be talking to these young fellas, especially if you're in a position and they listen to you and they look up to you. Y'all need to be talking to these young fellas. I don't care if it does feel like it's not gonna work. Put the effort into it. You never know what your words may do for somebody. I've had people who I've spent maybe 5 minutes at a doctor's office with that have changed my mind about how I was thinking about life and looking at life. I've been in an elevator with somebody that inspired me. So don't stop because it feels like it's hopeless, because I hear that from a lot of y'all. Oh, these little young, they ain't gonna listen to none of us. Some of them will, because some of them are seeking guidance. They just don't know how to ask for it. They're ashamed to ask for it, because if they ask for it, everybody gonna be calling them zesty. Now I know I do use that term often when I feel some type of way towards some men, but when sometimes in them cases y'all do be acting zesty. But I also know that word can be overused. It's not zesty. It's sometimes men really do be needing an extra push from one direction, just one direction. What podcast was that? I tuned into somebody podcast the other night, and they were talking about how everybody always aids the woman. One example was there was a video of the paternity court. And good morning, how are you, sexy? Kiddy, sexy. Hey. They were talking about how the man found out that the DNA test revealed that that he wasn't the baby's father. And this particular gentleman, he wanted to be the baby's father, But finding out that he wasn't the baby's father, you know what I'm saying? The girl broke down crying. Everybody ran to her aid. And the camera switches to this gentleman, and you could just you can see the hurt in this man that baby wasn't his. And everybody ran to aid the young lady. Just me. They were talking about how everybody always runs to aid the woman when there's a miscarriage. Whenever a woman loses a baby, nobody ever asks how that man felt about losing that baby. Everybody just assumes that he's cool with it because, you know, daddy's maybe mama's baby. The conversation overall was just about how we neglect how men feel. And I don't even care. I'm speaking when I say, and I want my white viewers, my Caucasian viewers to understand when I say black people, I'm speaking to my community because I am black. I'm not Caucasian, so I can't talk to y'all men. This is a black woman talking to her black brothers. So don't ever take offense to that, y'all. I've gotten a couple of inboxes and I'm just like, y'all get on my nerves with that ish. But back to the matter at hand. Sometimes we neglect how the men feel. And I feel like this particular situation is one of them situations. Stop neglecting how a man feels. That's all. Good morning, Jewels. How are you doing, love? The Kiddy crew in the building, y'all. Tap it up for them. Tap it up for them. Tap it up for them. We got other stories in the back. I just want prayers up for that family. It's sad that we lost another brother to the overdosage. I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm just seeing a pattern here. That's all. Y'all check on y'all peoples, especially if y'all connected to peoples that's in the game. Y'all check on y'all peoples. Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's some grimy stuff going on. The money is not moneying like it used to at all. More so because the game is being oversaturated with everybody that looks at everybody that's doing what they're doing. And they be like, I can do that too. And so, you know, a lot of times they don't know anything about it. So they don't know that there is value in their work and they could be getting paid what they're worth. So, you know, the game's oversaturated right now. Everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody want to be a singer. Everybody want to be a content creator. Everybody want to be a personality. Everybody is doing all the things that we used to look back when we were little. We look up and be like, oh, I want to be that. Ooh, yeah. Everybody's able to do that now. So ain't no money. Ain't no revenue. So people are getting grimy. People are, you know, pulling out old contracts, and this ain't no conspiracy theory. People are pulling out contracts and reading them and finding out that they have life insurance policies on these big time stars that are sitting down and not making a whole bunch of money. Shit done slowed down. We got to figure some things out. And I'm just saying, this ain't nothing. This is alleged. This is just my opinion. This is my alien talk. This is my hit the blunt, took a sip of coffee, and went to running my mouth. Ain't none of this the truth. Absolute truth. This is just my opinion. But y'all be careful. Y'all check on y'all peoples. Y'all read that fine print. Read the fine print. Anyway, shout out to Rich Homie Coin and his family and all that stuff, man. Big old love. Shout out to Glorilla once again, y'all. She's the fly girl of this Friday. She received the key to the city of Memphis. Congratulations to her. I wanted to say something about that too. I seen a post. Somebody shared her accomplishment, and then they also watered it down and said, you know, if Dolph was alive, that would definitely be him. Black people, we gotta stop hating on each other because that's the most hateful shit you could ever say about that girl. Just let her have it. If they gave her the key, y'all do not like for people to celebrate moments, and that's why you gotta get up, get out, and do something. Y'all remember that song? Don't let the days of your life pass by. Ain't that how that song go? A lot of y'all are angry and envious of other people because you had dreams once upon a time, but now you're in a spot in your life where you're not so much inspired. So you looking at everybody else, and misery loves company. We know how that go. We know how that pops off. And you being hateful towards them. Um, if it was meant for Dolph to get the key to the city, all the great things that man did, he would have already gotten it, gentlemen. Okay, stop watering down somebody else's accomplishment. That might have been the best day of her life, and here you go with that bullshit. Just say congratulations and keep it moving. Or if you can't congratulate without hating, just don't say shit at all. I mean, that's what my granny used to say. If you can't say anything nice, you don't say nothing at all. Can I get a meow? Getting into some things, wow, get into some things. There go the train. It's gonna be loud. The little boy that went and pum through school up, his daddy done been charged, y'all. We've had this conversation so long. How long have I been doing this? I've been doing this over 8 years. Yeah. And we've had this conversation over and over within my 8 years of being I've actually been doing it longer than that, but y'all know I was on radio, and that was a common conversation that we had at Tri-Coastal Radio. It was either about one of our people getting irked and it being a police officer, or we the conversation was about the kids. We just had that big thing go on in, where was it, Uvanda, somewhere in Texas. We just had somebody go up in there and pum them babies and ruin their lives, traumatize them for the rest of their natural born lives and stuff like that. And I sat on several panels, and I really didn't get into the discussion because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know how I feel about it yet. All I know is that I pray and cover my child every day, that I send him away from me, because not only could this tragedy be a risk, there are other things that could be risky. You know what I'm saying? We just don't never know. People are not noble. People do not. Good morning, DJ Ike Dirty. How you doing? People are not good-hearted no more. People do not love anymore. People are really, really deranged out here, y'all. But it says, developing Colin Gray, the father of Colt Gray, the 14-year-old student accused of killing of unaliving 4 people at Apalchi, I don't know if I said that correctly or not, high school, has been arrested. Colin Gray, 54, faces multiple charges, including 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 8 counts of cruelty to children. The arrest comes in the wake of the tragic pum-puming at, I can't pronounce this, at the high school, where Colt Gray allegedly opened fire, resulting in the unalives of 2 students and 2 teachers. 9 others were injured. Authorities revealed that the firearm used in the shooting was purchased by Colin Gray as a holiday gift for his son, December 2023. Throw the book at him. Throw the book at both of them. You know what I'm saying? I do support us teaching our children, especially when we have the others teaching their kids how to use firearms and stuff like that. Y'all know me. I've spoken about it before. I totally support teaching kids how to, especially when we have, I haven't checked the status in a long time, but the percentages for children unaliving their baby brothers, baby sisters, accidents happening were really, really high, because shout out to y'all for the 5K. Keep tapping it up, baby. There were, even when I was in Texas, for the short time that I lived in Texas, there were several situations that we reported on the radio where the baby got a hold. The babies was playing with the pum and ended up hurting or either unaliving the other baby. So I definitely was all for, teaching kids safety, teaching them how to use a firearm, because sometimes there are situations like when a man was attacking the boy mama. Y'all said I was wrong for saying he was supposed to do that for his mama. He didn't know he was gonna hurt that man like that. But when the man was attacking the boy mama and he pumed him, yeah, my baby need to know how to use one of these, because mama may be getting her ass whooping, need you to come through for me. Take cover, baby. Tag team, back again. I know my opinions are not traditional, so y'all not gonna always agree with me. And I've made peace with that. I need y'all to make peace with that. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. I think the book needs to be thrown at this man and his son. Because why are you buying that baby? That why are you buying this for him? If you got your own, cool. Keep it locked up where he can't get a hold to it, where he don't know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. And like I said, I've said on several panels where the conversation was about what the schools need to be doing. It's what the people need to be doing at the house. We need to stop blaming everything on the school. Ain't nobody really, let's be realistic, y'all. We know that it can happen, but ain't nobody thinking going to work in the morning, this gonna be my last, this could possibly be my last day because somebody's deranged teenager is getting teased at school, and instead of going to the authorities and telling on folks and trying to get their parents involved and do something about it, he decides in rage to come up here and just pum, probably don't even got to aim, nothing. Throw the book at him. A majority of the times in cases like this, they be want to have sympathy. Well, his mind ain't developed. Listen, and I feel like this about all the other situations. Y'all remember I was talking to y'all about that 12-year-old that smothered her 8-year-old cousin over our iPhone. We was talking about the 15-year-old that took this little 8-year-old boy head and stuck it in a freaking ditch until the baby stopped moving. These kids know what they doing. These kids know what they doing. Are they thinking of consequences? Absolutely not. But they know that there are consequences, because in each and every last one of those situations where I sit here and talk to y'all about it, what did I say? Every last one of them kids tried to hide the fact of what they had done. They knew that there was a consequence. Did they know how bad it was? How terrible it was? Probably not. Y'all, these kids are smarter than we give them credit for. I've learned that watching my own grow. Simply because of his delay, I've assumed at times that my child didn't know no better. But sitting back watching him and observing, this nigga know better. Hold them responsible. If I'm making my 13-year-old autistic child be accountable for his behavior and everything else, even though I know he has a condition that may be affecting his behavior, don't y'all think y'all need to be doing that with these regular, unquote, regular kids? These kids are seeing a lot that they shouldn't. Even I have to filter out some things. King just got to a certain point. Normally, listen, I'm used to my child going to his room. Long as his belly full and he got snacks, he go to his room. He really don't bother with me. So I'm used to him being in his room. He's gotten to a place now, I guess it's a phase he's going through, where he come and sit in the living room with me. I have to switch up the television programs that I watch. And it was confirmed a few Sundays back when I was in here watching Baddies, and one of them said something and my baby said it, and I was like, oh, gotta switch it up. No, I'm not your traditional mom. No, I'm not sitting here and acting like I'm perfect in front of my child all the time, but I do make the effort. I do, you know what I'm saying, try to make the effort. If I cuss in front of him, I tell him, King, that's a bad word. You don't need to say that nowhere else. I give him freedom of expression because just a couple of years ago, they told me my baby wasn't gonna never talk. So if he say a cuss word here or there, that's cool. He at the house with mama. I'll allow that, because there was a time when he ain't say shit. So like that right there confirms what I was saying earlier. People do different things in their household. What's up, Kiwi? Good morning. People do different things in their household. Shout out to Blueface Daddy, done through the baby. Happy birthday, Junior. Junior just turned 1. For those of you who don't know who Junior is, that's Krishan Rock and Blueface baby. He just had a birthday. He just turned 1. Now y'all know that Blueface and Krishan Rock are both in custody right now. They doing time. Blueface just gotta serve 4 years as far as I'm concerned. I've confirmed. And Rock is facing about 8. So Junior is in the custody of someone else. We don't know if it's a family member or not. They kept the case pretty private, which I definitely, my hat's off to them for that, considering that he's some celebrities, baby. Happy birthday, Junior. But let's get off into some things. Blueface Daddy threw Junior a birthday party. And y'all, I'm talking about, this was an extravagant birthday party. He had a big old banner with Junior face on it. It said happy first birthday, Junior. He got a picture over here, Krishan. He got a picture over there, Blueface. I'm talking about, y'all, this birthday party had everything but the baby. This is why I be saying this, the love that some of these people be showing for that, they don't care about that baby. Because if you cared about that baby, you would have fought to get custody of that baby while his mama and his daddy in jail. Y'all stunned in front with this baby. You don't have access to him no more to make the little cute videos. And I can't stand grandparents. I can't stand family members that only want to get the baby to take pictures with the baby. You ain't really spending no quality time. You really ain't building no bond. You just got a camera out, hanging out with the baby all the time. But this man is so thirsty. And I'm sorry, Mr. Blueface Daddy. I just feel like this is just a thirst trap. Because, like, I mean, you could have easily just made a post and said, happy birthday, Junior. Papa, miss you. And we would have been like, oh. And I might have even believed that you actually give a damn about that little boy. But the fact that you went out your way to take pictures and video footage of a birthday party for a baby that's not even there. Who gonna eat the cake? Who gonna cut the cake? Who gonna blow out the candles? I'm just trying to figure out what the hell was you doing other than clout chasing, Mr. Blueface Daddy. Y'all make me sick. Y'all don't give a damn about these kids. A lot of y'all celebrities just out there popping these babies out so you can have a hand accessory. It's almost like you got a teacup poodle in your arms. Leave these kids where they at. Y'all already fucked up. Leave these babies where they at. That's all I got to say about that, Mr. Blueface Daddy. But happy birthday, Junior. I hope you had a good day, Junior. And I hope that you're doing good. I hope that you are hitting your milestones. And even if you're not hitting your milestones, baby, it's okay. You're different, and that is cool. Happy birthday. Anyway, we got a new teen alert, y'all. We got to watch out for these babies. There's a new drug out here. Matter of fact, did I do that story? I was just talking about this on one of my podcasts. I don't know if I was on somebody else's podcast, but we was just talking about this. Y'all remember, y'all may not remember, but Lil Uzi was at this party, y'all, and he had this balloon, and he was like sucking out of the balloon every once in a while. He hit it or whatever, and a parent or an old ass 40-year-old woman like myself would look at that and think, that's odd, but okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I know back in the day when I get like, when my grandma like send me balloons and stuff to the school and stuff, and they had pumped the helium in them and stuff, I probably, good morning, D. I probably like poke a hole in it and we suck that out so our voices could sound funny. We wasn't sucking it out so we could be high. Y'all watch your kids. Check on your folks. These kids out here done got a hold to something. They call it whippets. It's spelled WHIPPETS. It says the hidden dangers of recreational nitro oxide. I might have pronounced that wrong. Y'all go look it up. It is, you can Google it. It says recently there has been an uptick in the usage of whippets in teenagers. The term is commonly used to describe the recreational use of nitrous oxide. Most times people dismiss whippets as a harmless party drug. However, the inhalation of blah, 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 also known as laughing gas, can have major consequences, bringing on significant health risks that can lead to fatal consequences. If you are not up to date on what whippets are, the drug is contained in small metal canisters filled with gas. These canisters are typically used in culinary to dispense things like whipped cream. But recently, they have become popular for the feeling they create when they are inhaled. They can cause a temporary euphoric high, which can bring on lightheadedness and dissociation. Unfortunately, the teens nowadays have underestimated the dangerous effects that are coupled with this gas. It's also legally used for medical care, such as anesthesia. But if it's mishandled, the gas can bring on several health complications. Inhaling nitric oxide can deprive the brain of oxygen and lead to a condition called hypoxia, which causes permanent brain damage or death. Regarding short-term effects, the gas can cause dizziness, confusion, and loss of motor control, but if repeated, can result in nerve damage, memory loss, and psychiatric disorders. To read the rest, log on to Baller Alert. Shout out to Baller Alert for that read. Y'all, this is what's going on now. As if we don't have anything else to worry about when it comes to our babies, this is another thing that we have to be concerned about. Y'all watch your kids. Check on your kids. Keep an eye on your kids. I don't give a damn how old they is. If they quiet too long, go check on them. Stay in their business. Now, this is a sad story. I know I had spoke about it I think last week on last week's show. Shout out to y'all. Coffee with Kiddy is only on Kiddy Pink Radio. Wherever you listen to or watch your favorite podcast, you can find Kiddy Pink Radio there. We do this every Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. It's going to be a different time if you are on the East or West Coast. Rebecca, I cannot pronounce her name. Y'all know I'm bad with names. Rebecca Sheptiki G. She just participated in the Olympics. I thought it said more about her. But yeah, this woman just got through, came back home from running in the Olympics, and on Tuesday, it was reported, we don't know exactly when it happened, that she was in critical condition after she was attacked at her Kenya residence. Y'all ain't got to tell all that. That's just too much. Her boyfriend doused her with gas and set her on fire. And I'm hearing this morning that she succumbed to her injuries from that dousing. I was watching another shout out to Lovely T. She's the reason that I even went and looked this story up. But she was talking about in other situations where there have been other athletic women who are from over there. Supposedly this couple got into it about some land or something. But her conversation piece was basically on how a lot of the men cannot handle a successful woman, and how if you are a woman who is successful, make sure that you're dating up. Don't date down. Don't grab no dusty. These men don't be appreciating you. They be jealous of you. That's all I'm gonna say. Nicki Minaj, how you doing? This woman, and there were 3 other women that she named. Of course, they were foreign. I think they were Nigerian, but their husbands and boyfriends or their partners ended up unaliving them, and the only excuse basically is they were jealous. You can't be with no man that's jealous of you. And that's all. That's that on that. Let's talk about Tamar Braxton, honey, I am so embarrassed for you this morning. Good morning, God don't play about me. He don't play about me either, boo. Mwah. Tamar Braxton. Y'all, I just want y'all to listen to Tamar. I'm so ashamed for her at this moment. I really feel I low-key feel bad for her, but at the same time, I'm just like, girl, give it a rest. Tamar is another person that I feel like needs to go and get some type of therapy. The passing of your sister, you and Vince done divorced. I feel like you may be having some regret and stuff going on and stuff. Y'all, Tamar she talking too much for me.
You need to hear this if you're all about celebrity drama.
I ain't all about celebrity drama, but
or is Tamar giving JR fake jewelry?
that ain't what I was looking for. Where is it at? There we go.
You need to hear this if you're all about celebrity drama. Tamar Braxton just exposed her ex. Tamar claims JR used her credit card to book a hotel room for another woman. He says it was a mix-up while he was in town for a funeral. But wait, there's more. Tamar shared receipts and alleges the hotel staff confirmed JR's reservation with another woman. JR denies it all, saying the card issue was resolved before Tamar went public, and the plot thickens. JR warns Tamar about defamation, while the other woman involved denies everything. Tamar's taken to social media, airing their dirty laundry and accusing JR of cheating, drama, deceit, and a dash of defamation. This story has it all. See you in the next video.
Okay, she didn't get into the nitty gritty like I thought she was. I wanted y'all to hear how Tamar was talking about how she took this man back after she knew for a fact. Y'all remember when her and Tommy fell out? Because yeah, this getting juicy. Take you a sip, baby. When her and Tommy fell out because Tommy had showed her, like, you know, her and JR had went out, and she told Tommy, said that JR ate her booty. Tamar basically confirmed it in the videos of her ranting and raving, going off about him. I took you back even after you ate somebody booty clappers, da 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 da. Girl, I wouldn't even got on nowhere and said nothing about that. That would have been a closed case. Nobody would have found out about it. She talked about that they was married. JR said he been single for the last 6 months. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I just feel like, I don't know. At one point in time, I thought the situation between them two was just a lot of clout chasing. But at this point, and then I said I fell back and I was like, nah, maybe they is trying to be together and this and that. Because I wouldn't have took him back after that whole situation with Tommy. Because JR seemed to me like he a clout chaser. I don't know what it is about that white man, but he just seemed to me like he a clout chaser. But I never even would have took him back after that whole situation with Tommy. So I'm Tamar, girl, you are the sister of Tony MF and Braxton. There is no reason a ninja or a actor should be out here embarrassing you, sis. You are Tony Braxton's baby sister. Not just that, you are Tamar Braxton, sis. The value, the worth has gone down. You are plummeting, sis. Then they got videos of you singing. You sound a hot mess. What's wrong, girl? Why are you doing this? Then she gonna put, I seen this morning, she put up there that, you know, she was on her way to the stage and all that stuff. Girl, I'm embarrassed for you at this point, Ma. Give it a rest. Some of y'all be needing to get off the line for a little bit. And I know motherfuckers probably listening to this thinking, Kiddy, you're one to talk. I just don't never be embarrassed by my shit. Y'all be feeling like it's something that I should be embarrassed by. I live in my truth. That's just the type of person I am. And I do understand that. But in this particular situation, sis, I would just sit this one out. I wouldn't say nothing else. Then JR get on here making his videos, kind of like the Queen Naja and her ex-husband situation. If y'all don't have feelings for each other, why are y'all shooting sublims back and forth? Y'all got your own, hey, bam. Y'all got your own situations going on. Y'all supposed to be in love with completely different people. Y'all supposed to be moving on with your lives. Everybody talking about how much money they getting. Everybody talking about how much better their lives are now that they gone without each other. Ain't none of y'all living true for that. Ain't none of y'all living in your truth when it comes to the things that you confess on these videos. I'm not gonna sit down and take out my time to address somebody that I don't give a F about no more. I'm not gonna sit down and take my time and address no BS that a man keep on putting me through publicly in front of the whole America. The whole America. Speaking of embarrassing, Rashida, it's time to vroom vroom, sis. I understand that y'all got businesses. I understand that divorces are expensive. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to divorce your husband. Go on about your business. Keep your life insurance policies, everything as if it is. Move out that house or either make him move out. It's time that you let Kurt go on about his business. He a dirty, sneaky dog. And we getting the videos and stuff like that right now. We're watching it on TV, but obviously that's not her current situation. Jasmine just posted up that she was at Kirk and Rashida's house eating Labor Day barbecue. I'm fighting against it because I can't tell nobody how to run their shit. I ain't saying leave him, but I'm saying leave him. I ain't saying you got to get a divorce, but I'm saying get the fuck away from that man. He embarrassing the fuck out of you, sis. Next year, your storyline should be I'm divorcing Kirk. I'm getting back here out here on the scene. Cause Rashida, I don't give a damn that how old is Rashida? Rashida bumping 50 hard. She about to hit them 50s if she hadn't already. And it's not even about age, which if I look like that, I would definitely be telling my correct age. I know she telling her correct age, but I'm just saying, sis, you're beautiful. You're a successful woman. You obviously are business minded. Kirk ain't the only, yeah, that's your baby daddy. But it's a lot of us out here with baby daddies, and I'm not glorifying being a baby mama. But baby, if that's the only option you got, that's the only option you take. Stop letting that man embarrass you. You're gorgeous. There are probably dreams that you set back on, and I hate seeing this. This is why, and I understand now why most successful women, y'all always want to kind of like y'all did Dr. Bryant. Well, you are a successful woman. You ain't got no kids or no husband. That's a sacrifice you make when you make sure. That's the sacrifice you make when you love what you're doing and you want to take care of you first. That's a sacrifice that you make. That was a sacrifice that I was willing to make. I'll never say that King was an accident, but he definitely was not planned. I never planned on having children, ever. And I feel like a successful woman's 101 to being successful as the women that we have seen is basically not getting married or giving these dirty ass niggas no babies. I said it. I'll take the whiplash for it later. Y'all will be mad. Y'all stay mad about some shit. Rashida, leave Kurt. And I don't mean on paper. Just leave him physically. Girl, I wonder if that's the only ding dong that she done had, because I just feel like it ain't none of my business, huh? Anyway, this is the last thing that we're going to discuss, and I'm finna get up out of here. Hello, Manuela. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Shout out to everybody that tuned in this morning. It's Coffee with Kiddy, baby. Every morning, every Friday morning at 9 a.m. We talk about the trending topics, gossip. We talk about politics. We just be getting into some things. We're finna get off into this. Now y'all tell me what y'all think. Tweet is going viral after a woman said this. She said, when a man asks me out on a date, I always bring a small gift, whether it be a small cologne, a hard ass shirt, or something simple, but just a kind gesture. They love that shit, ladies. And she basically got some backfire. We're going to read some of these comments. in here about what she said. How y'all feel about it? Emmanuel said, heck no. If I like you, I do special shit for somebody I like. I gotta like you. If I don't like you, I'm probably not gonna go that far. But if it's somebody that I'm trying to impress, I probably would do some shit like that. Like, we be waiting on men to romance us. We gotta romance them too. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Y'all be wanting the man to show up at your front door with flowers in his hands, but you got a problem with this lady saying that she gives little cute gifts to niggas she go on date with. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do it. I was trying to get some of these comments. I guess maybe they were deleting some of it, but it was a lot of women going in on her, calling her a trick and this and that. I'm gonna say this: it ain't tricking if you got it, baby. Y'all can't say one thing for the men and then say another thing. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I don't either. Let me feel you out first. I understand that, but I'm gonna be real with you. I done felt you out enough to my satisfactory if I agree to go on a date with you. Now, from that point, I'm definitely going to be observant and looking at things and trying to figure you out what type of human being you are, seeing of course you're going to vet whoever you're dating. But I think that gesture is equivalent to a man showing up with flowers on a date. You missed it earlier, but I was just talking about how it's universal for a man's mental health, feelings, emotions, and all that shit to be neglected, but yet and still, we coddle a woman's emotions and stuff like that. You don't like? I love flowers. I love when a man brings me flowers. I remember I had one ex, and he's the one and only. He set the standard for damn show. He always like just gave me random roses. We could be stopping by the store on our way to the grocery store, so I'm stopping by the convenience store. He'll go in there and pay for gas and come out with the little plastic roses that they sell at the cash register and little corny stuff like that. It'd be the small things that matter to me. But yeah, I had an ex that used to do little cute shit like that. I loved it. But yeah, I feel like ain't nothing wrong with it. Some of y'all ladies so hurt. I need y'all to work on healing too. Y'all bitches is bitter and it's showing. I need y'all to stop that. I seen a post the other day where this girl was bragging about being in love, and there were so many women up underneath laughing and predicting, well, in a couple of months this story gonna change and this and that, and it could possibly change in a couple of months. He may be the most horrible human being. He could have shit stains in his drawers, because y'all know how y'all do when y'all break up with each other. Y'all get on Facebook and talk about all the shit that you was tolerating while you was in love. But y'all got to understand that every person is temporary. Even the people that we make plans to be longevity are temporary. We all got to exit one day. It's something that we don't like to think about, but it's something that is substantially true. We all got to make an exit one day. So you gotta just really, really enjoy the experience that you have with people. And while you're enjoying the experience, if something unpleasant happens, you just gotta learn from the unpleasantness of that experience. But take the good with the bad. Because one thing about harmony, good can't exist without bad, and bad can't exist without good. They coincide with each other. Take everything as a lesson. Stop being bitter about it and then advising other people about what to do with themselves. I didn't feel like anything was wrong with it. I feel like if that's what she want to do, men do like that ish. Men do like that ish. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't done it often, but I done took a couple of niggas out on a date. And when I tell you, I had to stop and think about it, but I'm kidding saying, and I say what the fuck I want to say. I got 8 from my rooter to my tutor simply because I took a man, and it wasn't no expensive ass date. I just took him out on a date. I ain't spending a lot of money or nothing, but I got 8 from the rooter to the tutor simply because of the gesture. Hadn't there another woman taking that man out on a date, and just that within itself meant something to him. It made him feel some type of way. And I'm not just saying do that because you want to be ate from your rooter to your tutor. I'm just saying, y'all got to romance these men too. Stop thinking that it's just all about you. And I get it. Society since long ago, I'm finding it out more and more and more. Or it's never nothing that I had to find out. It's just confirmed. Even with like medieval times, dealing with the kings and because I've been watching all the Queen Catherine, Queen Medici. I've been watching them shows and shit. Y'all know I like gladiator shit. But even since those times, it's always been that the woman was supposed to be the prize. But now y'all cry out for women equality. Y'all cry out for equality. And then when the men treat you as such, you complain. I need y'all to make sure that you're ready to reciprocate everything that you're asking for. And this ain't to nobody personally. I'm speaking generally. This is what I see. Y'all remember when me and 4-5 were doing War of the Roses? Those men would tell y'all shit like this. And y'all don't want to listen. Listen, girl, if y'all want a man, and ain't nothing wrong with wanting a man. Don't nothing make you weak for wanting a man. The options are very, very slim to none. But God damn it, if that's what you want, continue wanting it. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be married. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be somebody boo thing for the rest of your life. Ain't nothing wrong with none of those things. However, you can't ask somebody to be something that you're not, y'all. You can. And I'm not going to necessarily say that you can't get that or you're not worth that. You might just get that. But in the end, it could substantially be God showing you that ain't really what you want. Because y'all know God got a sense of humor too. I'm going to say that and I'm going to leave out on that note, man. Y'all have an awesome, awesome day. I love you all so very much. I will see y'all. I know I miss y'all. We at 9K. I might play a little music or something to see if we can make that a 10K before we get out of here. I like even numbers. Sorry, you guys. Odd numbers are cute, but even numbers are even better. I might play y'all a song or two before we get up out of here. I was going to talk about the Ice Spice situation, but at this point, I don't give a fuck about them girls. And those girls are tricking y'all. Y'all all out here thinking that them girls is girls, and them girls really not girls. Them girls is colorist. Those girls are envious. Those girls all are trying to make it to the top. So they're going to continue to shit on each other until one of them makes it. And then the other one once that other one make it to the top, the other one going to try to shit on her to bring her down. And it's just going to be a continuous thing. So if I was y'all, I wouldn't even concern myself with it. The rap girlies is going to be beefing. The rap girlies is just going to be beefing, y'all. The rap girlies are just gonna be beefing. Shout out to everybody that tuned in with me today. I'm gonna get up out of here. I don't even care about the 10K. Thank y'all for what I'm leaving with. I appreciate that. I wasn't even expecting that. But shout out to my mod. Y'all give it up for Alicia. Shout out to the Kiddy crew over here on TikTok. Shout out to those of you on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, wherever you're looking from. I love y'all so much. I want you to love yourselves. It's Friday. Hey, I'll be back at noon o'clock. I'm gonna say 12:30, y'all. Give me the 12:30 to pull myself together. So y'all come and chill with me for lunchtime. I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all have a good day, okay? See y'all later. Meow. It's the Arkansas Baby Doll, and you're tuned in to Kiddy Pink Radio, spinning all your favorite independent music, possibly from your backyard. Don't go. Come catch a vibe or two.